Hello, hello, hello. We are in game. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what you love to see it. You love to see it. A little bit of Pokemon going on over here. Let me just move myself up a little bit more because I'm gonna need that space for when I start my battles. I'll finesse it in a little bit. Let's just go into my box because I want to address some things. As you can see over here, let me move myself over to there. That'll be good for now. It's good for now. And let me talk Pokemon. So, my team was okay. Wasn't great. I had Chandelure, Snorlax, Aegislash, Gyarados, Excadrill, and then the last one I was kind of swapping out. Excadrills I've tried Dracovish, I've tried Rotom Watch, Dracopult, Mimikyu, Cloyster. I've been playing around with different Pokemon, but I made some drastic changes. This over here on the left is what I'm working with now. We have Aegislash. We have Cinderace Libero. We have Togekiss. We have Theraphorn. We have Gyarados, not the Gyarados you know, but instead, Moxie Gyarados. We got the big, fast Moxie Gyarados. Ooh. And we have Umbreon. The way my team was working previously was pretty straightforward. You know, we had my main sweeps being Togekiss and Snorlax, and that was all fine and dandy, except both of these Pokemon could easily get hard countered. How many hours do you have on this? In Pokemon in this game? Close to 100. Let me just save and I can check. I got 136 hours, but in like Sun and Moon I was like 600 or something like that. Although none of these Pokemon are my Sun and Moon ones. Although I did cheat a little bit and breed from them, which, well, it's not cheating, but you know. I played around with it. But going back to the team and my strategy with this, instead of running these two Pokemon for the sweep, I am going ahead and making it basically so any Pokemon can try and go for a sweep. Well, not anyone, but I have Cinderace, Togekiss, and Gyarados all lined up so that each of them has their own potential sweep, and then that way there's a lot more flexibility for me on this end. Because before, Togekiss gets pretty hard countered by Pokemon like Excadrill, even with Fire Blast. And Gyarados and Snorlax could easily be stomped out with... well, Snorlax, if any Pokemon that's faster than hits him, I can't Belly Drum anymore, and then I'm pretty screwed. So if that happens, it's like, ugh. Gyarados has been pretty good. I need to get some items on these Pokemon before we start battling, so let me go ahead and go to Held Items. I'm taking the Focus Band from here. Let me just move that onto Gyarados. Life Orb I'm going to hand over to Cinderace. Ferrothorn I'm going to give a Rocky Helmet. Let me check my items. You know, I really should sort these by name, just because I know what I'm looking for. Rocky Helmet. Do I not have a Rocky Helmet? Or is that on a different Pokemon? I should have one. If I don't, how did I achieve that? Huh. I guess I gotta make a quick stop at the Battle Tower and grab one. And then Umbreon I could do a few things. I could put Leftovers on Ferrothorn. Leftovers might also work well on Umbreon. It's kind of like a toss-up here. I might give Umbreon the Assault Vest just to give him a little bit extra special defense. Oh, wait. No, that won't work out. That will not work out well on Umbreon. He is a support type, and he can't use his other moves if he's got that Assault Vest. So let me go ahead. I think for now, because I don't know how I want to do this. Maybe I'll give Umbreon the leftovers, and I'll just give a air balloon to Ferrothorn for now, because I don't really want to fuck around with getting that new item. So let me go find my leftovers. There it is. Give it to Umbreon, and then Ferrothorn. We'll just give you an air balloon. There is better items I can definitely give him, but for now, for the sake of this, just quick and easy, a delicious, delectable air balloon. All right. So let's go ahead and get ourselves right into a match. Battle Stadium. Let's see what we can do with this team. I have not at all played with them. This is going to be my first time. So I'm going to be trying to figure this out as I go. We're really just workshopping right now. A new season has started. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead, pick single battles. Yeah, they can see my battle team, that's fine. I'm gonna have to reposition my camera in a little bit once we're in the battle, so I'm not covering anything too important. We'll go with the party. Yep. I'm gonna keep the Olana battle theme on. I think that's a good choice. It's quite the banger. Bangers and mash. All right. So, we are playing against a Cloyster, Gyarados, Excadrill, Tyranitar, Volcarona, and Klefki. They have a pretty even spread. Umbreon is a pretty good lead. It has Yawn, and then it'll work to set up my team. But I'm thinking Ferrothorn is pretty strong against everything except Volcarona here. So Ferrothorn might be a good wall to have with me, and then Volcarona I just have to hope I can take out with either Togekiss or Gyarados. Both are set up for sweeping. So I'm thinking Gyarados, Umbreon, and Ferrothorn, or Gyarados, Togekiss, and Ferrothorn. And I'm leaning towards the second option, mainly because it gives me a little bit more wiggle room. I have two attackers instead of just one, so if one gets knocked out, because I don't think Umbreon and Ferrothorn could take out this team on their own. So it keeps me flexible. Gyarados is my lead with the Focus Sash, just because if he does get hit, he won't get hit, like it won't be a one-hit knockout, and so I have a little bit more time to set up and start off. Hopefully. That's the plan anyways. All right. We're going up against G4. So Sandstream kicks in. That's a problem for me, because it's going to kill my Focus Sash. Although I have the type advantage here, so I'm going to roll with it. I have a couple options. I could Dynamax right away and go for the Waterfall, but I'm going to save it. I'm going to save my Dynamax Waterfall now. The reason I have my Dynamax is because I have Bounce on this Pokemon. So the plan is Dynamax and use Bounce to get the max Airstream to raise my speed. With the Moxie, my attack will raise every time I get a kill, and then I can really get snowballing. And he Dynamaxed, which is what I was hoping he wouldn't do. But that's okay. We'll see where he goes. He'll go big. He might have, I'm not sure what he'll do. I'd rather wait and see than make a prediction, because I feel like the odds of me getting the prediction wrong are pretty high. Not much damage. Super effective, though. Is that a weakness policy? It is. So she built a very tanky Tyranitar. Weakness policy attached. Max Rockfall. Okay. I thought that might be the case. Ooh, and the Sandstorm's gonna hit me out right here. I'm gone. Yikes. Yikes. I think Ferrothorn's my best bet to stall out this Tyranitar. Now I could Power Whip, could Leech Seed, could Gyro Ball. Gyro Ball might be the best bet here, or Gyro Ball. Just because I do imagine that this Tyranitar's going to be a bit faster than me. I don't want to Protect yet, because he has to take out my Air Balloon, so I think I could take the next hit pretty well, and then if he comes in with an Earthquake afterwards, then I want to use Protect. Between the two, Power Whip and Gyro Ball, Gyro Ball is what I'm going to go with, Gyro Ball. Max Flare. Now, that's something I didn't anticipate. This game, it's looking bad for me. Fuck. Sunlight turns harsh, and the Air Balloon pops. Well, hey, at least the weather's clear, you know? Hey, nice sunny day. So, ideally I'd Nasty Plot, Dynamax, and then just run Air Slash after Air Slash, taking him out. I don't really have that luxury. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive if I take a turn to Nasty Plot. So I either have to Dynamax now and go into Dazzling Gleam, or Dazzling Gleam now, hope I can take him out, and then Nasty Plot. And I'm thinking, that might be the play. It might be the play, it might not be. Just because he has two other Pokemon on his team, and I don't think I could take them out otherwise. So I'm going to do Dazzling Gleam now, and this might be throwing the game, but I feel like it's lost either way. So I'd rather take the risk and go for the Nasty Plot to secure some kills, and I don't get it. Well, GG. Togekiss is a goner. What a way to start the day. G4 came and conquered. Kicked my fucking ass. Holy. That's embarrassing. But we can recover from this, I think. We'll go pick up the next one as a win. Let's keep battling. I think I want to hear the gym battle theme. There we go. Alright, so Cinderace, Kubfu's evolution, I don't remember what it's called, Urshifu, Togekiss, Grimmsnarl, Dracopult, and Raichu. Raichu's an interesting one. I don't normally get to see a Raichu. It might be fun to play around with Umbreon this game. But I also feel like Togekiss and Cinderace might be the play. Could lead with Cinderace. Cinderace would be a pretty good counter against almost any of these. Keep Togekiss in the back for Urshifu, Grimmsnarl, and Dracopult. And you know what? Let me undo that. Umbreon leads, then Cinderace, then Togekiss. We're going for the yawn at the beginning. My biggest fear, if he leads with Cinderace, then oh, it might be bad for me. Oh, look at this guy. Fortnite emoting. He sends out the Raichu. Hey, 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 this is looking good for me. This will give me a little bit of time to go ahead and hit with that yawn. Goes in with a nuzzle. Gets the paralysis off of me. That's okay. He grows drowsy here. And I restore a little bit with my leftovers. Nice. So he'll have to switch in here. Foul play is what my next move is. He doesn't. Oh, he does switch, but he goes to the Volt switch. That's a good choice. Critical hit. This Umbreon is all HP, all defense. That's how I build his EVs. Foul play is on him because I'm going to use their attack against them, essentially. He's a wish supporter, so he's made to mainly heal. I sent him out first to go for the yawn, and then I'd pull him back out and switch into something new, if they didn't switch. Togekiss, which is going to make my foul play pretty much useless, which is fine. You know, like whatever. What I could have done, which might have been the smarter choice, is once I got the yawn off, forced to switch, I knew it was coming, I could have gone for a wish that turn, so then the next turn I could have to switch out into something new. So now I'm going to have to switch out because here comes the Dazzling Gleam. Or he was going to get a free Nasty Plot. But I think Togekiss against Togekiss could be a fun interaction to try and play with. Air Slash. Alright. He played it safe. He figured I was going to switch, which is a good call on him. I have my berry, so if he goes for Air Slash again, it's not going to do much. And I'm going to Nasty Plot here. If I get my Nasty Plot off, I'm confident that I can get a good sweep running pretty quick. My one fear is that he'll make me flinch, but he doesn't. I avoid the attack, and I get the Nasty Plot off for a nice 3 special attack increase. So here comes my Dynamax. Max Airstream is what I'm going to run against him. Just so I get my speed up, and because right now he's outspeeding me with his Air Slashes. And I don't want that to continue. So we go big. Go big or go home. Max Airstream's going to start bringing my speed up nice and high. And hopefully I can run through this whole team with Togekiss. Max Airstream comes out. And it hits hard. It hits so hard. I'm expecting Raichu to come back up now, but because I've raised my speed, I don't think Raichu's much of a threat. Unless he has a Focus Sash on him and he's going to hold on. I think this might be a one-shot here. Going with Max Starfall for the stab. And I'm also going to bring out Misty Terrain if he goes for a Nuzzle, which he's not even able to get off, but this will stop any status effects. And Raichu is down for the count. And here comes Urshifu. Another Max Starfall here, or I could do Max Airstream. Max Airstream and raise my speed once more, which, you know, it's not necessarily, it's not something I need, but I think Max Starfall is the play. Here comes the Dynamax. This is why I love the gym theme. It gets so exciting on the last Pokemon. Alright, so it's the water type. The reason I use the Max Starfall is because in case it was the dark type, then it would be a ×4 effective move, instead of just a ×1, which it is now, or ×2 I mean. But you know what? ×2 is more than enough. Urshifu is out, and that is our first win of this season. First win of the evening. right. You love to see it. Let's keep battling. Hell yeah, now teabag him. Oh, I would love to. Except I don't think that's appropriate for most Nintendo games. I mean, if they added it, that would be... I think people would change their opinion on Sword and Shield. All the people who are really angry about the game, oh my god, they would be so happy once they could start teabagging. Playing against a rank 4. Let's see what we got. Very similar team to the last one. Ferrothorn and a Duskull. That's one I haven't seen. I'm thinking we lead with Gyarados. But he could lead with that Raichu. Let's lead with Cinderace. I wonder. If he does lead with Raichu, I have Earthquake on Gyarados. If I get that Moxie off and then I can start speed boosting, that could be pretty fun. Let's go for it. Let's take the gamble. Because I think even if it was Raichu up first, I think we could come back from that pretty easily. Cinderace. Reason for Cinderace is to take out Ferrothorn. Give me a little bit of pressure against not much else really, but it's just an all-around good attacker. So I think it'd be nice to have on the team. And then I need something to switch out into, either Umbreon or Ferrothorn, or Aegislash maybe. But there's two ghost types, so it's like, yeah. It's like, I don't know. Ferrothorn is gonna be kind of useless here, so I think Umbreon's the play. Ooh, Dracopult right off the bat. That's exciting stuff. I'm gonna Dynamax right away and go in with a Max Hailstorm. Maybe not though. Such a fast Pokemon. He's gonna get a first hit on me. And then if he doesn't die this turn, he's gonna first hit next turn as well, and I might not have time to set up my Max Airstream. At the same time, there's a good chance I'll be able to kill him in one hit here. I think Max Hailstorm is the way to go. Let's go big right now. And then we'll go in for the Max Airstream afterwards. If it doesn't kill him in this turn... He used Dragon Darts. Not enough damage. I'm gonna be okay. We'll get off the Max Airstream after this. Does he have a Focus Sash? Did he survive that? Yeah, he did. He did have a Focus Sash. Okay. Hail comes in and is gonna kill him right here. Beautiful, beautiful. I want to get off the Max Airstream as soon as possible now. Just because I know whatever comes out next, there's a good chance it'll be outspeeding me. Oh, but he doesn't send out something to outspeed me, which makes me think he didn't bring out Raichu. I have Max Quake, but Max Airstream is what's going next, just to get that speed boost. I know I don't need it against Ferrothorn here. But that last Pokemon in his party that makes me a little bit worried, you know? Max Airstream comes out. So I'll use 2 Max Airstreams, get it off twice. My speed will go up twice. He uses Curse, raising his own defense at the cost of his speed. So the strategy is to just tank me out as much as possible, which, you know, it's not a bad plan. Really not a bad plan. Gyarados gets buffeted by the hail, so does he. He probably has leftovers. No leftovers. Is it a Rocky Helmet? Well, Max Airstream is just as effective as Earthquake, but it has Stab. So I think Max Airstream is the way to go anyways here. I put Protect on my Ferrothorn. The reason for that is cases like this. If I'm sending him out to stall against a Dynamax Pokemon to stop a sweep, I want to put Protect on them because that really like halves the damage of the Dynamax moves. Like despite it being so damn tanky, I still just ran through them. Like, ugh. It really sucks, especially when it happens to you. And I'm sure it's gonna happen to me again tonight at some point. I'm gonna get rolled over. And Cinderace is the final Pokemon. He's been raised twice, ×2 speed. I think I can outperform him. Waterfall comes out now, and I think this will be GG for him. Here comes Dynamax though. If he is faster, he'll probably have Libero and be able to switch his typing. But he's got the Gigantamax form. Super effective, but he held on. I'm impressed. And he did turn into a flying type. He does have Libero. So he'll be able to outspeed me next turn, probably. Because this is going to raise his speed here. He might be able to go for the sweep. Is that just the same Pokemon standing on a big ball? His ears have gotten longer. And now he's like this. Ooh. Why did his Dynamax break in one... Oh, Hail! Hail got him. Oh. I did not pay attention. I was reading chat. Holy. Poor guy. He didn't even have a Focus Sash on that Pokemon. It was just held on barely by an inch. Oh, thanks for the Carbos. Nah, I don't need to check his team. Let's keep going. That giant ball of fire looks kind of weird though. I think they're going for a face on it, but I'm not feeling it. How long is Skin Stream Pokemon for? I don't know. We've gone 3 games, 2 wins, 1 loss. We've only been going for 30 minutes, so I'll probably be going for at least another half hour, at least. But it really depends on the flow of the night. What is this team? Is that a Polisand and a Morpeko? As well as a Lapras, a Snorlax, a Charizard, and a Clawitzer. Huh. That's the strangest thing I've seen tonight. I mean, Cinderace has got the sweep in the bag, I feel like. You know, Gyarados might too. Lapras could have Water Absorb. This is just a big question mark for me. It's like I really don't know what's going on with this team. There's so many questions that I have. We're gonna run Togekiss, Ferrothorn, and Gyarados or Cinderace. Gyarados. Togekiss, Ferrothorn, Gyarados. I think this is the play. Togekiss comes out first because he can. It's his first turn, so if they do need to switch out, he can get a free Nasty Plot off and get the sweep going. I also feel like Togekiss is more rounded to fight against this team than Gyarados is. Gyarados is my specific niche in case he pulls out something like Cinderace and I want to deal with it. And Charizard, something like Charizard too. I'm going to take this fight. I will stay in and I'm going to Nasty Plot and see what happens. I just want to see what he does. Does he have a plan? Is he coming in with like a sunny day? Is he going to Gigantamax? What's he doing? Is this just a... I don't know. I'm faster than him, which is good to know. Hurricane. Okay. Okay. I avoid the attack. Perfect. I'm gonna nasty plot a second time in a row. Let's scare the shit out of him. I'm faster than him, which is why I can afford to do this. If I was slower and he missed, I would only do it once. And he hits it. But I do survive. I get confused, which is unfortunate. Like, goddamn. And I'm also wondering why my berry didn't kick in. I guess I didn't lose enough HP. Maybe I should put a citrus berry on him instead of the lum berry or whatever I have. Max Airstream comes out now. Despite my confusion, I'm gonna risk it. You know, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. We're going big. And we're going for the Max Airstream. Just because it's the only move that's normally effective, and I want the speed boost. Please don't hit yourself. Okay. We took the gamble and it paid off. You love to see it. I guess his speed goes up. So now I have 2 nasty plots, 1 Max Airstream on my side. Things are just going swimmingly now. Wow, Witzer. That's a weird one. I mean, I don't know what else to do other than Max Airstream again. Makes me wonder what his last Pokemon is. This might just be a throwaway that he's trying to get rid of and save his last Pokemon for when my Dynamax is gone. But my second speed raise is now... I think I can outspeed anything he throws out at me. So all that matters is that I don't hurt myself in my confusion next turn, because I'm going to probably take out whatever he sends out in one hit. Confusion's the only thing running against me. A Lapras, which will probably Gigantamax. And if it's a, if you built it, if it's a G-Max Lapras, it would probably be pretty tanky, built as a wall. So to deal with that, I'm gonna go with Max Starfall. I picked Max Starfall just because I figure I don't need my speed raised, and it's like a just in case. Having the Misty Terrain out, I don't know what kind of status effects this thing would put on me. I guess freezing. And I actually don't know if Misty Terrain cures confusion or not. It might actually, and maybe I was stupid to not use it earlier. It is the G-Max Lapras. He'll probably go for an ice move and he'll set up Aurora Veil here. It's a little scary to use, and he does hurt himself in his confusion. About time. I took the gamble. I assumed this was coming, and I'm in a little bit of a scary spot because now he's set up a good defensive wall with Aurora Veil, and he's Gigantamaxed. But this is the reason I brought in Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is well equipped to tank against this guy. Gyarados might be in trouble if he comes in with Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry could 4 times effective kill Gyarados in one shot, so it's important that I don't lose with Ferrothorn here. It might be worth it just to protect one turn and see what he does, but it also might be worth it to get my Leech Seed out now and just start to whittle away at him. And I don't know which. I'm gonna risk it and go for Leech Seed. I'd be dumb to Leech Seed instead of Power Whip. I don't know what type of damage Ferrothorn's gonna use because I'm just not used to using him. Air Balloon popped, and Leech Seed comes out. A little bit of HP coming my way. Which actually is going to be a fair amount because he's Gigantamaxed, yeah. Alright. Now I'm going to protect this turn just to kill his last turn of Dynamax. Battle was cancelled. He forfeited. I guess he figured that it was likely he was going to lose, and then because we were both such tanky Pokemon, it was just going to be a slow process. And he's just like, fuck it, get it over with. Which, I don't blame him for, but personally I would play it out to the end in case, like, he gets off a lucky freeze or something, and then you can pull through, You don't have to give up so early, but that's okay. The win for me, and I appreciate that. We'll keep going. The gears are turning now. Up to Pokeball Tier 5. NBP. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is gonna be some wild music. Now these are some Pokemon. This is what I was excited about this season, because we have Azumarill, Pokemon like that. Azumarill is definitely a belly drum Aqua Jet type of sweep that they're gonna go for, I feel like. Dracozolt, I'm not used to playing against. Rotom Heat checks my Ferrothorn pretty well. It also checks a lot of my team. Rotom Heat is going to be a bit of a threat, so Gyarados is going to be good to have in the back, along with Umbreon and Cinderace, I think, is the three Pokemon that I want. Gyarados, Umbreon, and Cinderace. Aegislash might be fun to bring out here, actually. Aegislash might be a good one. Let's lead with Aegislash. Cinderace will be next. And I'm going to pull an Umbreon for the Wish support. I'm going to try and get Umbreon and Aegislash to synergize with each other a little bit. If Aegislash takes too much, I'm going to try pulling him out and sending out Umbreon and getting him back in the game. We're going to try it anyways. Will it work? Well, I don't know. It might be worth reworking Umbreon instead of using Foul Play to put a Baton Pass on him. So that way Pokemon will outspeed, and because right now the play is you use Yawn on them, put them to sleep, then you switch out while there's the safety of being asleep. You use a Wish, and then you switch out while they're, the safety of them being in sleep, which is fine. But if I don't get a Yawn off or whatever, and I want to switch out into a Wish, I'm going to send them out, they're going to get hit first. So it'd be better to have Baton Pass so I get hit as Umbreon and then it switches. That's one thing to consider. Aegislash against this Buggy Boy. I'm trying to remember, what's the relationship between Bug and Ghost? Is Bug super effective on Ghost? I know it beats Psychic. And I think it beats Dark, but I don't think it does anything much against Ghost. So I have some options. Sacred Sword, do a good amount of damage, but if he attacks me, I want King Shield to lower his attack. So I'm going to risk the King Shield, even though that might give him a chance to do a Swords Dance or something, which would be frustrating. But I don't want to risk it. King Shield here. Might be the wrong move. U-turn. Alright. We lower his attack here, which is good. So even if he does U-turn, it'll do a little bit less damage. I could Shadow Sneak to guarantee a little bit of damage before he goes, but I don't really want to tank the U-turn in my sword form. So I'm going to go with Sacred Sword here. So even if he wants to U-turn out, which he probably will now that his attack's been lowered, I'm at least going to get off Sacred Sword next. Critical hit. Don't send out like a Ghost type, because that would be a bummer. That Rotom Heat? No, it's Snorlax coming in for the fighting move. This is unfortunate timing for my big buddy. So what kind of a Snorlax is this? Is this a belly jump Snorlax? Is it a tanky Snorlax? What's his play here? Does Snorlax have Earthquake? The Snorlax is probably normal moves, right? It wouldn't really affect a ghost type. Is he just trying to stall me out? He must have a plan, because he knows if it's just a battle of endurance, I don't think he really has it in his favor. So is he going to belly drum and then Gigantamax? Or is he trying to Earthquake me? I feel like he must be attacking me, so a King Shield is the play. I kind of want a Sacred Sword in case he tries to do some move like belly drum, but I really don't think that's what he's going to do. Take a long time to think. Shield form comes out, and the King Shield. I'm playing safe here. And Darkest Lariat. Okay. Don't expect to see that. His attack falls. Perfect for me. His attack falls, he's going to hit me again. It's going to be super effective, but I have weakness policy on me. So, it's going to raise my attack pretty greatly, which is good for me. The one thing is... Oh, I did not think of that thing. I didn't think I might be faster. Well, that's not good. I might bye-bye here. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm alive. A weakness policy kicks in. And now he's pretty screwed. Now he's very much screwed. Sacred Sword one more time, and the last Pokemon to come out is going to get hit with some big damage. And he might switch into a Ghost type if he's smart. That's what I would do. I would switch into a Ghost type if I have one, because I know the Sacred Sword's coming. On my end, I should have used Flash Cannon, because then he can't switch into anything. But if he does switch into a Ghost type, I have Shadow Sneak. With my attack raised, I'm at least going to get off a huge amount of damage. And from here, I can just hopefully clean up his team pretty easily. He withdrew. Here comes the Ghost. Not the Ghost, an Azumarill. He's going for the Aqua Jet. This is a Belly Drum Aqua Jet Azumarill. So here's the bet. What outspeeds? Him with Aqua Jet and me with Shadow Sneak. I think I'm a slower Pokemon, so he'll probably outspeed me if he uses Aqua Jet. But that's okay, because I'm a goner anyways. Or do I King Shield here and expect the Belly Drum? See, if I King Shield and he Belly Drums, I'm fucked. If I King Shield and he Aqua Jets, then I'm in a better position. I think Shadow Sneak's the way to go, though. I feel like he's going to Belly Drum here. A Withdrawal. Interesting, interesting, interesting. He sends out this guy. Huh. Did he realize he made the wrong move? Well. This is just some free damage. If he keeps switching like this, I can just keep running this over and over. He could switch back into Snorlax, expecting Shadow Sneak one last time. I might King Shield here, because I don't think he's got much else on him. He could U-turn again. He could go for a Bullet Punch. He could Swords Dance here. That's what I would do. But he U-turns one more time. I'll lower my attack. I don't think I could survive if he does U-turn on me, so I'm just going to Shadow Sneak again and give up Aegislash. That's okay with me. Let's do some more damage against him. Not enough to kill, but enough to deal a serious amount of damage. And this is great for me too, because I get to see what he sends out now. I know what I'm switching in against. Snorlax again, okay. So, Cinderace or Umbreon? Cinderace or Umbreon? Cinderace is the answer. Now he is going to have his Water-type Pokemon against my Cinderace, which will be a little frustrating, but I Dynamax. Max Airstream first? and then Max Knuckle? See, Max Knuckle is going to guarantee my attack going up, which is going to help me with my sweep, but Max Airstream will get my speed up, which I might need going forwards. This is a tough call. Well, that Pokemon has Aqua Jet if it's an Aqua Jet sweeper, so speed isn't going to help me anyways. Attack will. Max Knuckle is what I'm going to do here. Unless, of course, he switches out here, which he could very well do. But even then, having some attack increase is not going to hurt. So we get Cinderace on the field. Big, bold, and beautiful. I'm nervous. Max Knuckle. Okay, we get it off. Libero changes me to a fighting type. And we get that attack increase here. Is this the water? No, he sends out his bug. Okay, he wants to use up as much turns as possible. That's okay with me. I'm going to use Max Knuckle one more time. I want my attack to be raised twice. He uses Bullet Punch. Okay, okay. And then Aqua Jet's coming next. But it's not super effective because I'm a fighting type, which is why I didn't use my fire move. I could have used Max Airstream for the speed, but again, I'm expecting the priority move, so it doesn't really matter. I am going to use the speed next because it's a fairy type. I don't want to stay as a fighting type or a fire type, so Airstream is what's coming next. If this doesn't kill me, hopefully it doesn't. Because Umbreon is not okay in the back. He's goner. He's a goner if this doesn't work out for me. Oh, but I'm okay. I'm okay. And so if this doesn't kill him in this turn, I have to switch into Umbreon and get the wish off. But we're golden. We're good. We made it. Whew. That was tough. That was a tough battle. I think it's closer than that guy thought. I feel like that guy felt like he just got annihilated by me. But really that was, if I'd made some blunders there, I would have lost the game. Got some points. We keep going. Let's get off of Eternus. That theme made that battle way too intense for me. Max raid battle theme? Nah, let's go with Olena. Olena's theme is the theme for me. Oh, a battle against Happy. Hopefully this one will be a joyous experience. Another Tyranitar. Haxorus, Mimikyu, Dracopult, Rotom Wash, and Toxapex. Well, this is an interesting one. All three of my sweepers are checked by Rotom Wash, which is a little unfortunate. Something I probably should have taken into account when I put together this team. Nevertheless, I'm going to keep going with it. Aegislash and Ferrothorn are pretty good for Tyranitar. Ferrothorn's pretty good for Toxapex. And it'll be okay against Rotom Wash. So I think Ferrothorn is one of the ones I'll bring in. Mimikyu and Aegislash hit each other pretty well. And Aegislash did wonders for me that battle. So Aegislash might come with Ferrothorn. And then the final Pokemon for the sweep. Cinderace, Togekiss, or Gyarados. I want Gyarados. Gyarados leads, Ferrothorn, Aegislash. This might be a bad choice. But it might be a good choice too. So we'll figure this out. All right, look at Happy. He's the thinker. Looks like a Tinder profile picture. Oh, but he's got his knee guards. This is a weird one to see up at the front. Earthquake's super effective. Do I Earthquake now, or do I go for the Airstream? I think I'm gonna Earthquake now. Without doing anything. We'll see what he does. Toxic Spikes? Okay. He can set up Toxic Spikes, that's fine. We Earthquake a second time, and then Gigantamax, and then Max Airstream? Or do I Gigantamax now, Earthquake, and then Max Airstream afterwards? I'd rather, I think, get the Earthquake off and then the speed boost afterwards. Because it's not going to kill him this turn, I know that. But it will at least put him in a pretty good range, I hope. Baneful Bunker. He protects himself. Okay. If I Gigantamax now, it wouldn't have done much for me anyways. Earthquake, but it's not going to really change the fact that the Baneful Bunker's not going to do much other than he's going to have time to heal, I suppose. Well, Earthquake again. He might go for another Baneful Bunker, but it seems like he doesn't have much else he can do. Okay, he's in kill range here. He'll use Recover. Interesting, interesting. Doesn't do that much, though. He will get a little bit more... Oh, well. We're in a weird situation. Just gonna sit here for a while unless he puts a poison on me. Okay, there he goes. He withdraws him, because we're in a stalemate, otherwise. He sends out Rotom. Rotom Wash. Alright, well, I brought in Ferrothorn to try and push back against Rotom Wash, so let's give it a go. Toxic Spikes aren't going to do anything against this. He has the time to send out the Reflect. Makes him stronger against physical moves, that's okay with me. I'm going to Leech Seed. Let's try and get him to switch. Yeah, that's good, good, good. I want to get Gyarados off the ground so he can sweep right through Rotom Wash. Tyranitar. If Gyarados comes out here for the revenge kill, my Moxie's going to kick in, I get my attack boost, and then I'm going to feel much more comfortable going up against Rotom Wash with Gyarados. But, also he avoided the attack. Oh, unfortunate. What I was trying to say, though, this Sandstorm is going to cause me some problems with Gyarados because my Focus Sash is gone. He won't be able to hold out against Rotom. Fire Punch comes in, doesn't take me out. Iron Barbs cuts into him, and here comes my Gyro Ball. Barely any damage, despite it being super effective. Unfortunate. I'm just going to let him go here. Might be a bit of a mistake on my half not to switch into Aegislash. But, oh well. You know? We'll Leech Seed. I don't think I'm going to survive anyways. We'll get a little bit more damage with the Iron Barbs. I could have protected. And then the leftovers kick in a little bit more. I didn't have leftovers. I had the balloon, didn't I? Yeah, so it doesn't matter anyways. Toxic Spike does nothing for him, actually, against my team. Because I got 2 Steel types and a Flying type. But, I'm also not going to be affected by the Sandstorm for now, either. What I can do here is King Shield. He might have a way to braze up his own attack. So I'm just going to King Shield for now. And we'll see what he does. Please go for the Earthquake. Stealth Rock, okay. Unfortunate. So waiting out his Sandstorm isn't going to do me any good anyways now, because Stealth Rock is going to dig into Gyarados. Flash Cannon might be the play, or I go for a second King Shield. Problem is I can risk that failing if I do it a second time. But it might be the big brain when he tries to attack me, because now that he's done that, he knows that risking King Shield is poor for me. So he might be in a good position to come in and attack. See, he has my cards. He knows all three of my Pokemon, well, to the left. Flash Cannon or let's play weird. Now, Gigantamaxing or Dynamaxing Aegislash is a stupid idea, because King Shield is going to be ineffective once I'm Dynamaxed. It's like I can't do it anymore. I can't go back into my Shield form. I don't think Max Guard puts me back into it. So the plan here is, I want to survive this hit no matter what. Weakness Policy, Flash Cannon, Max Steel Spike actually, and that'll raise my defense. So my hope here is to get something like an Aegislash sweep going on. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we at least take Tyranitar off the field. And my defense goes up. Sends back out Rotom. That's good for me. That's really good for me. I want to take Rotom out as soon as I possibly can. Max Steel Spike does more damage, but it's not very effective. I think Max Knuckle is the way to play. And he goes big. Max Phantasm. That was not something I was expecting him to have, but I held on, which is surprising to me. My defense does fall here. Max Knuckle comes out now, and it does like nothing. Ooh, ew. Ooh, I hate to see it. Well, Max Guard now, just to waste that turn of Dynamax, and then next he's going to take one more turn to kill me. And then it's down to Gyarados. It's down to Gyarados to carry me home. She's going to be tough. I didn't do myself any favors. I made a few questionable plays in this game. I could King Shield once more, but I'd rather just get off my Shadow Sneak, get some more damage on Rotom before I'm out. Max Phantasm. Lower my defense if you want, go ahead. And finally, Gyarados. Sandstorm subsided, but Stealth Rocks are still in play. Which is like, oh, sucks. Sucks to see. Earthquake's super effective, but it's not going to hit him because of Levitate. Waterfall's not very effective. Ice Fang's not very effective, but Ice Fang might freeze him. So here's the gamble. I am fucked. But I have like a 35% chance that I'm going to freeze his ass. And that's what we're going to go for. He withdrew Rotom. Why? Now Toxapex. Why? What's the play there, buddy? I wish I saved my Dynamax now, because I could have totally come back. Once I take this guy out... What was he hoping for? That's so weird. Oh yeah, Earthquake into your Baneful Bunker. You can use Baneful Bunker a second time, sure. Are you gonna go for like poisoning me? What are you doing, man? Could use Bounce, but it takes 2 turns. Do I Ice Fang now, expecting him to use like Toxic? Or do I Earthquake again, expecting him to Baneful Bunker? Ice Fang, I'm expecting the Toxic. Let's hope for a freeze. Ooh, yeah, there we go. He's trying to bait into an Earthquake on him. I don't know why. I don't know what his thought process here is. He just gave me a free hit. Not like I can do much against him. But there is the freeze! Fuck yes. That's fantastic. I have, like, nothing else in my kit to really do anything to capitalize on this, but we're just gonna fucking waterfall him now. Eat shit, asshole. Oh, yeah. I'm getting so angry against Happy, but the freeze coming out, I love to see it. That was the gambit, and it paid off. We're just gonna waterfall him now. We're gonna waterfall him all the way down. Is he gonna switch out? He thought he could outplay me. I don't know why he's trying to do these like tricky switch moves and things. He's just throwing the game on his own. Here comes the withdraw. Expected. I could have Earthquaked. I didn't want to risk it, especially while I had the freeze on. I could, I guess, do another Ice Fang in the hopes of freezing him a second time. He gets a little bit of health back here. What can you do, man? I could go for another Ice Fang in hopes of freezing him, because otherwise I think we're stuck in a stalemate, but I don't want to risk Baneful Bunker. So I'm going to Earthquake. No Baneful Bunker. So he is going for the poison attack, which is really good for me. Is he trying to like make me waste my PP? What's up with him? That's a strange one. I actually don't have much PP left. Let me have a look. I have four Earthquakes left. Should I try and Ice Fang him and then kill him once he's down? I don't know. I'm gonna go for another Earthquake because I'm expecting the Baneful Bunker this turn. If he uses Baneful Bunker, then I'm gonna Ice Fang afterwards. Yeah. So I'm gonna Ice Fang next turn in hopes of the freeze again. Because I really gotta cheese this game to get a win. Otherwise, I really just gotta get lucky. Another freeze right here. Come on, another freeze, freeze. Nope. Use another Earthquake here. That was a good call. Fight with another Ice Fang. I gotta get another freeze off, otherwise I'm not winning this battle. It's a battle of attrition. And I think he could win this for sure. Ice Fang gets off. Toxic spikes. Now I'm risking... I only have 2 Earthquakes left. I'm hoping what I can do is freeze him and then Earthquake. But they might just switch into Rotom anyway, so it might be worth Earthquaking again just in case. That was the right call here to Earthquake again. And he does use Recover. which is okay. Yeah, we gotta keep this going. One more Earthquake. Because here comes the Baneful Bunker. And now it's just Ice Fang. Now it's just spam Ice Fang as much as I possibly can and hope I win. Freeze, 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 freeze. No. Toxic Spikes, okay. But it failed. Okay. Another Ice Fang here. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. We got two choices. I know Baneful Bunker's coming, so I could bounce. But then if he bounced, this is ranked, yes. If he goes bounce, if I use bounce and then he uses Baneful Bunker, he could go for another Baneful Bunker the next turn. But there's a chance it would fail. But I gotta go for the Ice Fang. I feel like the bounce is too much of a risk. Yes, this is ranked. I'm on the losing end of this battle. He has a Rotom Wash in the back that I've already frozen with Ice Fang. And now I'm desperately trying to freeze this, what's it called? Toxapex with my Gyarados. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's looking unlikely. And now I have poison on me, slowing me down. So, oh, but he flinched. Okay, okay. It's not what I was looking for, but it's something. I'm not gonna make it though. That poison is gonna whittle me down before the end. Not very effective at all. Venom Drench comes out, and now that I'm poisoned, he can lower my stats. Great. This man does not want to give up the victory. We go for another Ice Fang. Pull him down a little bit more. But nope, no freeze. No freeze, and that Black Sludge is just going to keep eating his stats right back up. I should have gone for the bounce. Oh well. The battle's gone on long enough already. I hope I get the freeze here anyways. Even though I can't take him out, if I do get the freeze off, I'm not going to have enough time with the poison taking away at me. But it would just make me really happy. I'd be so satisfied. I think it's one turn max left. Not happening, guys. This is it. And the poison whittles me down to 3 HP. Okay. All that's left to see is if we can get that final Ice Fang off and get a freeze right before the end. He uses Recover. Not that he had any HP that he really needed to get back. And Ice Fang gets off. And no freeze. That's GG. That's GG there. That's a big F. I could have played him out to the tie almost. I could have, I can't believe that battle went on as long as it did. It wouldn't have been a tie though, because he had one more Pokemon than me in the back. Oh, a Comet Shard from my hard work. Thanks, guys. Do I want to check his team? No, I don't really want to check his team. Happy won the battle. I can't believe it. Let's keep going. We'll do one more. And I think that might be it for the night. Ooh, it sucks to see. Oh well. Our second loss of the night. We'll continue the gym leader theme. That'll carry us through. Yeah, my team is hard counted by Rotom Wash. I need to make a switch. I need one more Pokemon, probably Umbreon I'd take off the team. Just because Rotom Wash is a little too much for me to handle. So we got a Starmie, a Cinderace, a Togekiss, a Mimikyu, a Dracopult, and an Excadrill. Right away, Gyarados sticks out to me as having a strong force against the entire team. Togekiss also. So Togekiss Gyarados would probably be my 2. And then either Aegislash. Aegislash is pretty good with the Togekiss. It also will help me against Mimikyu. You know, maybe I'd bring all 3 of my sweepers. Let's forget the walls. Let's lead with Togekiss, follow it up with Cinderace, and then Gyarados right after. I think this is going to be the force. Oh, I love that guy's card. He's reaching for me. Is it updated, the ranks? Yes, it is. So we're now in Season 5. Alright, so we have a Togekiss Mirror. I'm going to Nasty Plot here, because I doubt he can do enough damage. He could Air Slash, go for the flinch, but I'm going to Nasty Plot, try and get off my special attack increase. And he does Air Slash for the flinch, so now it's just fingers crossed. Please don't flinch. Let's do it again. No, maybe not. He hits me again. I'm going down into the yellow. I do have my berry, but I don't think it'll proc the berry. I think it'll get me really close, but it won't proc it, and then I'm fucked. Do I Air Slash back? I could max Airstream and get my speed up. Ooh, this is bad for me. Bad for me. He's a little bit faster. Ooh, I did not mean to click that. Okay, we're doing Nasty Plot again. That is a, oops. But I do get off my Nasty Plot. He goes for Air Slash. So he must be the same speed. So the game is just picking one of us at random. It does proc my berry. Okay. I don't know why last time I got into like the yellow range and it didn't. Well, whatever. It procced it, which is good. That keeps me in the game. And so I'm going to get off a max Airstream here. Hopefully. And then I'm going to be able to outspeed him. And so I don't have to worry about flinching anymore. Max Airstream comes out and blows him away. So I'm expecting Excadrill here, although I have Fire Blast lined up for that. It might also be, since that Excadrill and Dynamaxes, I think he'd be able to hold on against my Fire Blast. Starmie. I haven't really played much against Starmie, so I'm not sure what exactly, like how he's built this Pokemon. Max Starfall might be the play just to put up my Misty Terrain, I suppose. So let's give it a go. Let's see what it does, and so he Dynamaxes here. So he is trying to hold out against me. I don't know what to expect. I'm at a loss here. Now, he might have a Thunderbolt or an Ice Beam on this Pokemon. But I will be able to outspeed it despite that. The big fear here is that it won't kill him in one hit, but it does. A one-shot. Critical hit. A little bit of luck on my side. Making up for that flinch from earlier. And I have my Misty Terrain up now. And he's wasted his Dynamax. He's gonna be frustrated. He's like, why the fuck did I do that? Cinderace. Okay. So I'm expecting now. He can't Dynamax. He can't get off his max Airstream. So probably a Pyro Ball. I'm gonna just max Airstream. He might go for no, because if he has Pursuit, it's a Dark type weak against Fairy. Fighting is weak against that, and he's not faster anyways, and I just take him a one shot. I think that's what we're gonna call it tonight. That puts us at what? How we had 3 losses, 5 wins, or something like that. I guess we'll see in a second when it updates. Oh, it doesn't show me. What? Something like that. We had a pretty good night. Probably be back again tomorrow, and we'll call it here. So have a great night, everybody. Talk to you later.